Oh my God. Every time I'm asked to come here and share my story, I'll come right away because I remember some time back before I found this business that I used to get out at this hour of the night. By the way, it's 3:39 in German. I used to get out this hour of the night to go and work on other people's dreams, like my colleague just said. So if it's about my dream, I always show up a million times. Thank you so much, Suzette, for bringing me here again. Hi, everyone. My name is Essie Nabulime Heinemann. I live here in Germany with my family, my husband, and my two sons, but I'm originally from Uganda. I've been living here in Germany for the past 10 years. I'm a teacher by profession. I'm actually a language teacher. Right now, I'm a teacher of German language. This is a language I learned within 10 years, and I'm able to speak it and teach it to others. So, but like I said earlier, those of you who have heard my story, when I moved here, everything was different. And I know this is not new if you're watching me and you're an immigrant. Everything was different. My qualifications were not really recognized. I had to start almost from scratch, going back to school. And as I speak right now, I still had to go back to school. I could only work part-time in my teaching job. And of course, it was not going to be enough for me to support my husband, to cater for the family here. Life in Germany is extremely expensive. And of course, if you're an African immigrant like myself, we have a bigger family back home, which also awaits our financial support. And how was I going to manage this? Simple. I had, just like millions of immigrants, to take on extra jobs, extra shifts. And this time around, I talked about this, but this time around, I want to talk about the implication this had on my health. Here I was in a very new education system as a teacher. I was learning everything from scratch. But at the same time, I still have to run after classes to go to my second job and my third job and all that. This left me so exhausted, in that after 3 years of serving as a teacher here in German, I felt like I was empty. Guys, I was 39, turning 40. I felt like 69. And everyone would say it. And I had a good teaching job because I was already employed by the government, but my healthy condition was so bad that even my husband himself said, you know what, give it a break. And it was at the beginning of this break that I found this wonderful opportunity. And like I said, I wasn't looking for anything like a business because I've never done a business. I can't say I love technology, but I'm not really business tech savvy. I've never done a business. I was the kind from this kind of background. Go to school, get good grades, get your degree, get a good job, live happily after. And here I was, so exhausted, 20 years after getting my degree. I was looking for the happily after. I couldn't find it. We were jumping from job to job. Our credits were going up, and this was mainly because of the car financing. If you have three jobs, you're not going to use the public transport because you have to get there on time. So the credit, our consumer debts were going up and higher, and I said no. So coming across this business, I already prayed for God to show up for us because we didn't see anything. And one day, this God of ours, when you ask, he answers. The problem is sometimes he answers and we don't see the answer. But I'm so grateful to God that he not only gave me the answer, but also opened my eyes to see that this was the opportunity I needed. So when I saw this opportunity on my social media, I had no idea what it was. I just read this lady's story. I watched this information session right away after signing up. I was like, is it true? Is there anything like this? Where has it been? Where has it been all these years? And this business has been in place for so many years. So I was like, no wasting more time. There's a saying that the best time to plant a tree was 20 years ago. The second best is now. So I planted my tree right away, watched the session, paid my 149, looked at the business, and all the boxes were ticked. Time, freedom, finances, wonderful community, After starting this business within 2 months, I felt so rejuvenated, so healed. My confidence came back. And after 6 months of doing this business, I went back to my teaching job, but this time with choice because I wasn't doing the teaching for money this time. And after today, I don't do teaching for money. Actually, I'm originally a teacher of French language, but now I teach German because this is what I want to do. It pays so much less, but this is what I want to do. I want to work with immigrants like myself. I'm an integration modulator. They call it integration helper, because this is what I want. I talk with people of my who like who are like me, and this is a big achievement. Today I have a choice to work when I want. 20 hours a week is my working schedule right now, from over 60 hours a week to 20 hours a week. I don't think we are preparing, we are looking so forward to our retirement. We've acquired that property, we are starting to build our retirement home, and so many things have changed. And the smile is back on my lips. 3 years ago, it was different. Thank you so much once again, Suzette, for giving me a second chance. I can go on and on and on, but now back to you.